Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Gemini. Hello Gemini and thank you for joining me. I'm going to start off with two messages here from Spirit. I'm going to read you those two messages and then we're going to go into the tarot portion of your reading, okay? So the first message you have is passion. And it says, emotional intensifies and fuels your creativity and purpose. Follow what sets your soul on fire, Gemini. Do something today that ignites your spirit and awakens your creativity. Okay, so this is the passion card. So basically what they're telling you is, Gemini, you are a very creative person. Y'all are very creative. Y'all like to, you have a very imaginative mind. You like to think outside the box. You like to figure things out. You educate yourself. You learn things just so you can know them and so you can be, ahead, right? But what you're very creative in a sense too. So if you've been just going through the motions of life and you really haven't been exploring your creativity side because you just kind of been drained down by life itself, work, responsibilities, this is your wake-up call to get back into your creative energy, what you enjoy doing, what you're good at doing, what makes you feel excited about living and excited about doing things, okay? That is a part of your purpose. So Spirit is calling on you to kind of wake that back up in yourself so you can see life in a different way, okay? You also have acceptance, okay? Gemini, so you have acceptance. I'm going to read that to you as well, and it says, embracing what is brings peace, okay? Resisting reality only prolongs discomfort. Breathe deeply and acknowledge your current situation without judgment. So again, wherever you find yourself at in life, whatever choices or decisions you're facing or dealing with right now, they don't want you to judge yourself, but they do want you to acknowledge exactly what is going on in your life at this time and do it without judgment. Don't judge the other people and don't judge yourself. Just kind of look at it, right? For what it is and accepting what is in this current moment. Whatever is happening in the world, what is happening in your life, what other people could possibly be doing, because they need you to come from a place of acceptance, because really it's about you accepting yourself, okay? And looking at things, not needing acceptance from other people, not needing validation from other people, but you kind of accepting yourself and get back focused on your creativity. You are very creative. I need you to put your energy back into those things, okay? And you'll see things in a very different perspective once you do. So let's jump right into your tarot portion reading. Okay, Gemini, you have, and I want to iterate because this is very important because you have this coming up here twice. You have a Seven of Swords. So some of you could just be strategizing right now on certain plans and decisions and moves you're making. Maybe you're doing something or thinking about doing something or planning something that you're not telling other people. Whatever it is, you're keeping it close to the chest, right? You're not telling people about it. You're just strategizing and thinking about your moves ahead, right? Or you're just keeping something too close to your chest that you're not expressing or telling anybody about, right? That strategy here with the Seven of Swords. However, it also is a deceit card, okay, Gemini? So, and it came up here twice, so Spirit is really trying to get this message across to you for some of you, right? And what it says is, be cautious with plans, communications, or partnerships. Are all parties being forthright? Okay, so I'm going to read that again because I feel like they showed it here twice, so I'm going to treat it as such. It says, deceit. Be cautious with your plans, communications, and partnerships. Are all parties being forthright? Okay, so somebody you could be dealing with, baby, could not be being totally honest with you. Maybe they're planning or doing something behind your back. And that's possible as well, or they're not telling you the whole truth about a certain situation. That's for some of you, so just be cautious with that, Gemini, okay, because that showed up twice here. Now, let's go on to the past here. I believe a lot of you are calling in a soulmate or trying to manifest in love for yourself here, because you do have the King of Cups. If you're not trying to manifest love into your life, you're just trying to use more of your inner knowing and using your ability, your intuitive ability to create and a new world or a new way of being in your life with the Magician card here. And this is you also in tarot. You show up for me as the Magician card, because the Magician can do all things, right? They learn a trade, they learn something so they can use it, right? Just in case they need it. That's just how y'all think, just in case I need it. Okay, and you like to learn new things. Now, what's happening right now is you guys are at a crossroads here, Gemini. You heard the Two of Wands. This is looking out, deciding where do I go from here, what decisions and what choices I need to make here moving forward here, as this person looks out across the world and look like where am I headed, like where do I go. And they haven't made a clear decision yet, or should I say they're getting ready to take action, but they're really just being clear and making a clear, steady decision on what it is that they want to do and where they want to go. And I say it because, again, you have the Seven of Swords, which is the strategy card here. And some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius, because I see the star card here on the bottom. This could be because we're just in the month of February, which is Aquarius season, but it showed up, so a lot of you could know an Aquarius or be dealing with Aquarius to some degree, okay? Whatever this decision is causing you a lot of thoughts, a lot of sleepless thoughts, or a lot of just thoughts in general, thinking about what it is that you are going to do and how you're going to do it, or planning the best way to do it. But so much that you're constantly trying to think about it. It's constantly on your mind, and you're always contemplating what decision and choices, what is the best choice, and it's piercing your thoughts. It's like going over and over again in your head here, okay? You also have, and it's because you're getting ready to move in a direction here, you do have the departure card here, Gemini, where you are getting ready to take flight, should I say, and go into a better new direction here, okay? You're just now getting in the boat, and you're getting ready to go to a new horizon here, okay? So if you have been feeling like things wasn't going your way, or things were not, or stuck, or stagnant, or not moving in the best way possible for you, that's getting ready to change. This is usually an angel guarding us on our ship here, and this is us usually in the ship, and the angel is steering the boat to us going into calmer waters here. So you guys are getting ready to go somewhere better if you're not at this time. But I do want to talk about this card as well, because you have this crowning reading, which is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about despair, anxiety, depression, a feeling of, a little sadness or grief here, okay? And this represents your emotional waters, okay? So, but I do think some of you are dealing with a soulmate here. And this is something that's on the forefront of your mind, because this represents two cups. See, these two cups are still upright and they're above his head. So it's something that's still on their mind when it comes to a love interest or someone you deem a soulmate. But here it's looking at some things that also maybe have been lost, or some emotions that maybe have been spilled over, or worrying about something when it comes to a soulmate, maybe ending a relationship, or thinking about ending a relationship, or can this relationship sustain? Can it move forward? It's just some kind of depression or some kind of emotion to this energy, to this relationship at this time. And this could be a person you've known for quite a long time. Maybe you build something up with them, because you do have the legacy card, the Ten of Pentacles. This talks about either knowing this person 10 years, maybe longer, or for a long period of time. Maybe you have a family with this person, or have built a family with this person, or you have built something up with this person. For some of you, if not, this is something that was long-standing, that you're considering, what direction to take with this situation. And it's also talking about being in a position to build up a legacy for some of you as well. All right, and deciding what it is that you want. Again, I talk about you do have a soulmate here with the Six of Cups. Okay, but it is a feeling of feeling like you have been unseen, or unappreciated, or I can't talk. Or feeling like you have not been seen or validated here in certain situations, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether there's certain things that you feel that you do or you contribute, where you're feeling a sense of lack, where you're not feeling like you're being acknowledged or seen or validated for what you bring to the table or for who you are, okay? Again, and that could be with a relationship, that could be with career, that could be just in the world, period. But you're feeling like a sense of lack, right? But that's getting ready to change. If that is the case for you, you're getting ready to move in a certain direction. I do again want to talk about, because you got this twice as well, which is the Seven of Pentacles. This is looking at your resources or finances, or in general, just looking at something that you have invested into something. And this is built up over a period of time. It could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could just be finances, or anything of you feel of value or resources that you have invested something in, your time, energy, and money that you have invested into. And it's now looking at this and seeing what has grown and what is not growing, and so you can know what to keep and what to leave behind. But it is a time of reflection and decision making here, okay? And Spirit's calling you to have strength with this, and while you go through, like, reflecting. I feel like you're going to a reflecting mode to know where it is, where you're going here, and looking at your resources and everything you've invested into something before you take action in a new direction. Because there is a new opportunity that Spirit, because this is the hand of God offering you a new direction here, Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a male figure in your life, or a spirit just calling on you to take more authority over your life instead of just letting it float on by or just going with the motions of things. They're calling on you to take an active action into your own life and have more authority over your own life here, okay? It says for some of you, you don't have to be a male, but this is what it says. The divine masculine protects, provides. He embodies wisdom, order, and service to others, okay? So that's what it's saying. And some of you women, this is how, you should look at your men in your life if this is what you want. For some of you men that's watching this, this is the energization you should take, okay? And if they don't, that's where you need to recalibrate, where you need to reflect here with the Seven of Pentacles and look at that. Okay, some of you are really questioning your authority, your structure in your life, the way things were done, the way things were in your life here with the Hierophant. And it's like going back and reevaluating what your structure is, what is your foundation, whatever that is for you, okay? And all of that, some of that can start to bring up confusion, maybe deciding what it is that you do want, where you want to go. Again, it could be from a relationship to a career, it could be anything. Just your overall life at this time, what it is that you do want. The Seven of Cups are in the air, but not all these cups are viable, right? Some of these cups are just junk. It doesn't serve you at all. But some of these cups have real things in them, but you have to decide which one is valuable to you. So it says, you are being faced with numerous choices, Gemini, but some may be illusions. So be careful with that. Do not lie to yourself, and caution yourself on the decisions that you're making. And make sure you're making the right decision for you no matter what it is. And you have the Nine of Cups. So when you make the right choice for you, and be considerate of others, but make the right choice for you, your cups will run it over. You will have wish fulfillment here. Spirit is guiding you with this. Celebrate yourself and all that you have achieved. Your desires are aligning with your reality, Gemini. Okay, that's where it's going to leave you off. It says satisfaction, plenty, wish, and indulgent. Again, you started out with the Passion card. Spirit wants you to celebrate yourself and all your accomplishments, even if other people don't see it here with the Five of Pentacles. They want you to see it in yourself. It's more important that you see it in yourself instead of always trying to get other people to see something in you. And for you to see it in yourself and know what you have done and what you have overcome. Because that's where the real value comes in at, from yourself, okay? That is what I have for you. I really hope this helped. If it did, leave me some comments and let me know. I want to know if this resonates with you guys, okay? I hope it does. That's why I do this. All right, I love you. Bye for now, and I hope to see you back here soon.